Good afternoon, everyone. So I want to start this off by saying that if you are using Microsoft Word and Excel to decision your commercial loans today, you really want to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So Vine is a commercial lending platform to help you make your commercial lending decisions more quickly and also more accurately. The reason we got into this space is we understand that commercial lending today is a very manual process of either keying it into Excel, these tax returns and financial documents, or you may have a spreading platform today that you're still mainly keying this stuff into. What we are using AI to automate those manual tasks that take the longest and speeding up the commercial lending process. Now, we have a customer today that gave us this testimonial that Vine has let me do a week's worth of work in just hours. We have another community institution whose lenders are doing the first pass and spreading. Takes them about 2 or 3 days, and the feedback that we just recently got from them is they're able to finish it in about 5 to 10 minutes, which gives them more time to spend with the borrower and also, decision and work on new loans. Now, how we're doing this is 3 ways. First off is we're using AI to help import those documents and scan those financial documents and get those values in. And then we bring them directly into a spreading platform that's configured to your needs, because every community bank out there has different ways that they want to analyze the financials. Once you're done with the financial analysis, the spreading piece, you then key in the rest of the information, proposals, collateral, and so on, and then you generate the documentation you need internally to decision that loan, whether it be you call it a credit memo or a credit display, but we can also produce term sheets, credit reviews, ability to pay worksheets, and so on. Now, what does this mean to you, and why are community banks choosing us? Well, first off, with that AI-powered document reading, you don't have to worry about data being miskeyed in. So with Excel, when you're keying in these tax returns, there's no checks and balances to make sure you keyed in the right value. And we're doing that against the financial documents that were imported in, so you have increased accuracy. It's also all-in-one solution. So from our platform, you can do the import, you can do the spreading, and you can create the documents. Plus, our platform also does ticklers and make sure you have all the tracking to go with it. And it's configurable, highly configurable. Every single bank in here, you have different ways of analyzing and decisioning your loans. And your credit memos look different, as they should. And you have the information in the way that you want to see it. And then, on top of that, you get faster, better decisionings in hours compared to days. Feedback that we hear is they're happy, community banks that we spoke with, they're happy they can turn it around in 2 weeks. And now our customers are doing it in a couple hours. So I'm going to go ahead and start the demo. And as I'm going through this, the first thing that we're doing is logging in, and we're going to start bringing in documents. Now, key thing about our platform is that documents that's being brought in can be either PDFs or JPEGs, and they don't have to be perfectly prepared. You can read them with your own eyes. Our platform is going to be able to import the financial information. We then go directly into spreading. And this is where we really configure it to every institution to find out how do you need that spreading to look. We have one view for a business. We have a different view, of course, for an individual. And you notice we've got ratios, balance sheet, cash flow, and income statement that we're going to analyze. And we still allow, just like credit analysts need to do today, to make the adjustments or, and also look to see exactly where we grab that value from. We do a cash flow analysis. We're going to make sure the debt service coverage. We can do stress testing. And then what I've really noticed is every institution may want to do the debt service coverage against cash available, EBITDA, pre-distribution, post-distribution. That's where the configuration work really comes in, and it's very quick and easy to make those adjustments. And then finally, we do have the global cash flow analysis. I had a community bank president tell me once that commercial lending, as complicated as it is, it comes down to 3 things. How much money is coming in, how much money do they already have going out, and how much is left over, and can they cover that loan? Then finally, we go to create the credit memo. It takes us seconds. We gather all the information, those spreads, the proposals, the collateral, and just build it into the same format that you have today. So when you pass in the credit display around to the executive leadership, it's not in a different format. It's what they're used to seeing today. Okay, there's a lot more to the system. Trying to show as much as I can in a couple of minutes. We'll definitely have a kiosk down below. We'll be doing another presentation tomorrow afternoon. Hope you guys can stop by, and of course, please vote for us. Thank you.